People cannot get it because they are used to people telling them what to think about these parables. You have to be an investigator. You have to put this clue together with that clue. Jesus gives us 50 parables in the scriptures. Parables are sacred knowledge, symbolism, trapped in short phrases or stories to illustrate an overall higher meaning.
We can find Jesus speaking about parables in the book of Matthew, chapter 13, verse 10. The disciples approach Jesus, asking him why he is speaking in parables. Jesus replies, "Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given." Jesus continues to explain that although they may have ears, they may not hear. Although they may have eyes, they may not see. Referring to the disciples, he states, "To you it has been given to know the mysteries of the kingdom." The word kingdom is indicative of a realm, of a holy inner courts of knowledge. This mirrors the high priests having access to specific knowledge that is explicit for them because of the responsibility and the burden that it carries. With the word kingdom, this refers to a king ruling in a domain. That king is responsible for everything that happens within that domain. Furthermore, this speaks to a spiritual knowledge base, understanding, and level of intimacy that must be shielded from the general public. Although they may see the actions and they may hear the words, it is not meant for them to understand. It is a level of relationship within that kingdom of mysteries. And this requires a level of initiation. That's why the 12 disciples had to go through an initiation process.
In the ancient world, casting your pearls before swine was considered to be an insult, was considered to be beneath those that were well-educated, spiritual leaders, highly intelligent, and those that had a strong following and or position. Not only did he want to avoid persecution from the higher ups so he can reach more people, the masses, and continue his ministry until the due time, but most of those people were just swine. They weren't meant to understand. So will fall on deaf ears. You will have to relay back to ancient knowledge and practices, sacred symbolism, to be able to really understand what Jesus is saying in these parables. I also sort of kind of like that we can gather our own meaning from these parables. 9 times out of 10, many people cannot get it because they are used to people telling them what to think about these parables. But if you really just do the research yourself, pray and connect to God, you'll be able to catch at least a different understanding of what these texts are saying. And that's the entire point. For us to dive into our spiritual practices, connect to our higher self, so that way we can gain the understanding and relay that parable to our lives, to gain knowledge for ourselves, and even to help us navigate through our personal situations in life. And remember, with the Bible and many other ancient texts, you cannot just read one scripture and think that you understand the entire message. You have to be an investigator. You have to put this clue together with that clue. But many people don't want to do that. They just want people to tell them what it means.
Oh my gosh, there's so much more that I can share with you, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to carry this over to the memberships. If you're interested in learning more about the decoding of the names, the mysteries of parables, the sacred numbers, translations from the original text, and weekly divine downloads, then go ahead and just join the membership here exclusively on YouTube. Best of all, you don't have to leave this platform. There's tons of other content over there and other opportunities to share more knowledge and wisdom with you guys. I look forward to seeing you on the other side.